G'day everyone, Lauren Kress here. Welcome to another episode of The Cheat Sheets. In today's video, we are going to be exploring part 2 of the video we started last week on the 14 strategies you can use to get a better night's sleep. Sleep is so important for so many reasons, and on one side of this video, I never remember which one, I will put in, maybe this one, a link to the video I did a while back on the 10 ways that sleep impacts your overall health, if you haven't seen that already. Also, if you haven't seen part 1 of this video, we talk about the barriers to getting good night's sleep. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the strategies to get a better night's sleep. So we know why it's important, we know what's going to get in the way. Now let's look at strategies to overcome those barriers and get a really good night's sleep. If you like this content and you would like to have more of this content in your feed, please hit the subscribe button. You can also like this video. And if you want to explore more content that I create on topics around refueling your fire, helping you to prevent and overcome burnout, you can check out my podcast, you can check out my website, and I also have an online shop as well where you can access different resources. Some are free, some are paid, so you can check that out. I'll put all the links in the description below. But without further ado, let's get on to today's topic: 14 strategies for helping you get a better night's sleep. Okay, so how do we actually establish healthy sleep habits? We had a little look at this before, but I want to go into this in more detail now. So I'm going to share 14 scientifically backed sleep hacks with you. The first one is to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. So we talked about the problems with inconsistency before, and a few years back, Dr. Jess Andrade, I hope I'm getting her name, and Andrade maybe, she went viral on Instagram explaining this method called the 10-3-2-1-0 method. So how this works is 10 hours before bed, you stop caffeine. Then 3 hours before bed, you stop eating, and you also stop drinking, especially drinking alcohol. 2 hours before bed, no more work or homework. That's it. The other thing you can do 2 hours before bed is write down anything you need to do the next day or in the week that you don't want to forget. So I use a bullet journal myself, or you can use just pad of paper, write a list down so it's all out of your head. 1 hour before bed, no more screens. And then the 0 stands for how many times you will hit the snooze button in the morning. It's really important as well to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on the weekends. Consistency really reinforces the body's natural circadian rhythm and helps regulate those sleep-wake cycles. Hack number 2, create a relaxing bedtime routine. So 30 minutes before bedtime, engage in calming activities. This signals to your body that it's time to wind down. This might include things like reading, taking a warm bath, or practicing relaxation techniques. Number 3, optimize your sleep environment. So we talked about the problems with your sleep environment before. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. So invest in those comfortable pillows, comfortable mattress. Again, I mentioned this before, consider blackout curtains and white noise machines if needed. Number 4, watch your diet. So limit caffeine and nicotine intake, especially in the afternoon and evening. These substances can really interfere with your sleep quality, and also those heavy meals close to bedtime as well. As in, avoid them, not have them. Number 5, get regular exercise. How are you going to incorporate regular physical activity into your routine? I had this thought about habits, I think it was just this morning, and I was thinking about how I can get really excited about something to do with a particular goal I have, but if it's not incorporated into my routine, if it's not actually made something that I do, say a few times a week, it's not going to be a goal I can accomplish. It has to be backed by the habits and the routine that you create for yourself. So if for no other reason, think about ways that you can exercise to promote better sleep, One thing you do need to watch out for is just avoid vigorous workouts close to bedtime. A nice thing to do would be some deep stretching. If you haven't had a chance to move at all during the day, some deep stretching with some breathing techniques that help you stretch to go along with it. That's a really, really great thing to do. And actually, that's something that I teach my clients as well to do when it comes to stretch. So I'm a certified stretch coach, is helping to stretch in a way that allows you to relax and also use your breath to help you get a deeper stretch. Number 6, manage stress. So practice stress management techniques. This, again, we could do a whole episode on this, but it can include things like deep breathing, meditation, yoga, practicing mindfulness. Again, that writing down things before you go to sleep of what you're worried about can really help, or things that you need to do so you don't have to keep thinking about them when you go to bed. So tasks, worries, jot them down, get them out of your head. Hack number 7, limit your naps. So we talked about this, we've talked about this before, but avoid napping late in the afternoon. Those long or irregular naps can really interfere with that nighttime sleep. Hack number 8, expose yourself to natural light. So getting exposure to the sun, to natural light during the day, especially in the morning, helps you to regulate melatonin, helps you to regulate your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm. Hack number 9, establish a pre-sleep ritual. So this can be a really, really nice thing to do. We talked about 30 minutes before bed doing something relaxing. Having a whole routine that you can follow can be really nice. So again, this could include things like you start to dim the lights, you start listening to music, you practice a few minutes of mindfulness, of meditation, doing that deep breathing, really, really great. And you might have a particular ritual that you like to follow in that 30 minutes to 60 minutes before you go to sleep. Hack number 10, avoid clock watching. Turn the clock away from your view. It can actually really cause stress if you're constantly checking the time when you're in bed worried about not getting enough sleep. Number 11, create a comfortable sleep temperature. So adjust the room temperature to a level that's right for you. Generally, a cool room is going to be better for a good night's sleep. Number 12, limit those stimulating activities before bed. So we talked about the screens, but this can also include things like intense discussions right before you go to bed. So allowing your mind instead to gradually wind down, really important to having a good night's sleep. Hack number 13, limit liquid intake before bed. So we talked about alcohol, but also reducing liquids in general in the hours leading up to bed can be really helpful, because then you don't have to get up to go to the bathroom during the night, which will disrupt your sleep as well. And finally, if your sleep problems persist, it's really important to go and consult a healthcare professional, because there could be an underlying sleep disorder or health issue that needs attention. So if you're experiencing persistent or disruptive symptoms, seek help. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. Let me know what you think of this video format. It's kind of new still. And I will see you in next week's video, where we'll be talking more about the role of nutrition in getting a good night's sleep and other things that it can do for your health as well. I'll see you then. Looking for science-based fitness guidance, career coaching, and self-care strategies? Explore our products, including free workouts and group training opportunities, along with special offers to unlock a healthier, more empowered you. Visit www.thecheatsheets.co